The movie version is way different than the book version. So let's talk about what happened in the book. And I'm just going to tell you, trigger warning, okay? All right, there you go. Now, in the book, she has had the baby. She found a babysitter. She tells Franklin that it's $50 a week. He was like, that's $200 a month. She said, well, Franklin, that's cheap, because most other daycares, they're way more expensive. So, you know, he agrees to it or whatever. So this is her first morning back to work. She get the baby ready. This is her first baby. So you know how when it's your first baby, you can put everything in that bag. She just took the baby to the daycare, and she has her day at work. She go pick the baby up. The daycare owner says the baby did wonderful. The only time the baby cried was when the baby was wet or hungry, right? So she makes it home. She finds out that Franklin hadn't heard anything, you know, on his workman's comp. And she asked him if he would, you know, pick up Jeremiah in the afternoon, since she is the one who takes him to the babysitter. She's like, that's fair, don't you think? He was like, yeah, you know, it's fair, I don't mind. And she asked him, has he been doing any woodworking during the day? He said, I ain't got no wood, I ain't got no money to buy none. So yeah, I ain't been doing it, but I do have an idea for a really cool bookshelf and a bed frame, like one that I can fit in. He said, but that costs money. She like, how much? So he says, well, you know, I want to put furniture on it. You know, I don't make no BS, baby. And I'm talking about real pieces of furniture, works of art, something you will be proud of. You know, like a couple of hundred, but 100 will get me started. So she goes in her purse, because she just got paid, and she gives him some money. Now, mind you, the rent is due, and Franklin ain't making no money. So why would you give him some money so that he can make a bookshelf? So in her mind, she's giving him the money because she is tired of coming home just seeing him laid on the couch watching TV. So he tells her thank you. He says it's gonna be beautiful, right? So when she walked in the next day, she like, where's Jeremiah? He talking about some, oh shit, I knew it was something else I was supposed to do, baby. I'll go get him right now. And she like, he forgot. She said, you know what, never mind, I'll go get the baby. He's saying, I'll go get him tomorrow, I promise. I was just so into this, I just lost, you know, I need to redo the measurements. He's still talking about this bookcase. Okay, so the next day he did get the baby, but when Zora get home, the baby done pooped. Ain't no telling how long that baby been laying up there in that mess, and Franklin acting like he forgot how to change a diaper.